Stream. Heading back over here, and Big Steve, I think we're live. What? There it is, the picture. We're about a 8-second delay or whatever. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to CMATS Live here, doing some modern Arnis with Jordan Dellabough, the voice without a face right now, and or the face with the face. Yeah, no, I said that right.
I think you said that right.
Okay, good, yeah.
50-50 chance.
And we got Big Steve on the mats. Big
Hello.
Steve's out there. And 1 second. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do some stuff called Modern Arnis, created by the late Professor Remier Precis. Here up in Canada, we are on the west coast of Canada, in a province called British Columbia, in a city, actually on an island called Vancouver Island. And not to be, not to be thought of as Vancouver City, but Vancouver Island and Victoria City, in and around that area. We are broadcasting. Dun, dun, dun.
I always like the fact that when you say we're from an island, I always think that, I imagine people go like, oh, they're on an island, how cool. I'm like, no, this is like a really big island. Like, You wouldn't know it's an island, so it doesn't really count.
It's like a really, really big island. Yeah.
Which sounds even worse.
I always think it's like Fantasy Island.
Ooh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What part of the island are you on?
I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to go do the techie bits. I'm going to let Facebook know we're here. And if you're just joining us for the first time and you've never joined us before, you can chat with us live. You can be, we got our chat board up. In fact, I got to put that up right now as I say it, popping out the chat. We got our chat board up. And did you notice anything else new, Big Steve, about the setup?
Yeah, I do, actually. How long has it taken for you to do that?
That took me Monday night.
Yep.
Okay, so here's what's interesting about a little technical difficulty.
I saw it, yeah.
It came back when I made that smaller. So I'll just increase the size this way and fake out the computer.
Why not?
Never any technical difficulties here at CMATS. Our chat board is up. We're happy. And like I said, log into Google, log into YouTube, and you can chat live with us. How's that, Big Steve?
Looks good to me.
Read that from there?
Mostly.
Mostly. All right, here we go. I'm going in to do the Facebook stuff. In the meantime, be entertained by Big Steve there. Give us a like or a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to our channel. Always helps out the YouTube algorithms. It's a big word.
It is.
Okay. Copy that. Let's go over here. I always love typing right next to the mic.
Oh, that didn't work.
What'd you do?
You have to go back and see it. Funny, I did it the first time. What am I doing wrong here?
All right, I got live right now. Click the pick.
Click the pick.
Sure.
Why not?
There we go.
Yeah, see, I'm getting myself sometime.
And Facebook has been notified.
Trying something new. Always best to try something new on live YouTube. I highly recommend it.
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of working.
No, I still can't do that. All right, let's swap that over. What are you trying?
Trying to do it at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
It's not really. Now I'm trying to do it without hitting myself, and it's making it worse. Something like that, but
That's pretty
I'm
close.
cutting it short so I don't whack.
All right, Facebook again has been notified. Let's see if that worked. Changing profiles again. Oh, if Facebook's listening out there, stop making me switch profiles when I want to change pages and groups. There, I put my 2 bits out there.
Something like
What do we got going on here? Okay, good. That's posted. And our stream is looking good. We are at 8,500 kilobytes, 60 frames per second. CPU usage of about 21%. I think we're ready to go. And now we also got our foot cam set up tonight, folks. Yes, we do. Check it out. Boom. There they are, close up on Big Steve's feet. You know what? I'm going to change that angle a bit. Let's just go like this.
Go for it.
Zoop. There we go. Not that that really did a lot, but anyways, I can see your kneecaps now. Okay. And we'll switch back. So foot cam is set up. We got that ready to go. And what else do we need ready to go? We got them all. I got to turn off this mic. That's what I'm going to do. All right, everyone.
Learning how to do this again.
I will join you on the other mic and the other camera in just a second. Good, I turned off the right mic. Again, if you're out there and you're joining us, don't forget to chat live with us. Give us a hello. Oh, we got a big Jenny D out there saying hellos.
Nice.
Hellos. Come to watch us do some modern Arnis. Or make fun of us, or laugh at us, or say what we do is pretty awesome.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No. We have come here for hopefully your enjoyment and our documentation of what the art entails. So
Maybe have
safety.
fun.
Safety is always number one. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jordan Dellabough, your host for this evening. My compadre beside me here, /student, is Big Steve.
Hello.
Yes. Kimasabi.
Actually, that's my laptop's name now.
Yeah, shh, don't tell anyone. Well, what are we going to do tonight? You know, we always have a huge list of ideas, and we just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, we dig deep into the bucket. Yeah.
Deep. You know, speaking of diving deep into the bucket, I got lots of different sticks over there we could pull out for fun, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's always an idea.
That's true.
What else do we have happening? It is almost Halloween. We got Halloween in 5 days, 6 days?
Yeah.
5 days on the Monday, I think it is. So people who attend this studio, no class Monday night, as it is our civic duty to stay home and scare children that day. Well, as it has been ever since I started scaring children on that day. So, yeah, it's been fun. We've done some pretty epic things to scare children over the years.
Yes, we have. I agree.
Yeah, and the house is known to bring about fear, scariness. I don't know.
It's funny. You're making me
intimidation.
You made me kind of think back to when some of the things we've done, and I was like, "Yep, lie in the dirt for 6 hours. That was one of them."
Yeah,
I remember that.
I'm glad that was you, not me. No,
It was gold.
Wait, what about being in the closet for 6 hours?
Oh yeah, that was the other one. That was me too. Dang it.
That's all right. I got another one for this year. Just came to me this afternoon.
Oh, great.
So we're setting up for Halloween. We're getting ready for that. So keep that in mind. No class here on Monday night. Which leads us into what else we got to do? Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I think we're ready to go.
Yep.
Okay. Now that we got our plans figured out, what we're gonna do tonight.
Absolutely.
Let's start with one stick. And like I said, we got the foot cam set up. And here's what I thought we would do tonight. So I hope everyone's really tuned into this idea. Tell me if you like this idea. Quickly chat with us. We're just going to run through the gambit of what is everything that is in Yellow Belt. I'm not going to necessarily get into the details on how to make things work. We're just going to give a display of what people would do to achieve their Yellow Belt.
Sure.
They would start out, they would start training, and then after a few months, 3 months or whatever, they should have all the material we're about to show. Without telling you exactly how to do it, because that would take more time, and we only got 45 minutes.
Sure.
I actually make that 40 minutes now, because I'm yipping. Anyways, who do we got out there? We got Linda Shaw out there saying hi, guys.
Evening.
Nice to see you both. Good
to see you.
evening. How's the lighting? We've changed the lighting.
It is different. It feels very different to me, only because it's been like 2 years of
blasted light,
yeah.
but I've moved it, right? So I'm hoping that it is better than looking like we just got like completely pale faces. And
It actually feels a little darker on this side.
yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
okay.
Hopefully not too bad.
Well, everyone that wants to give us a video shout out on how our video quality is doing, that'd be great. Because I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to start us right here, right now. Okay, good. And then I'm going to go over there, switch something, and I'll be right back. So I did change the lighting here by about a foot.
Oh.
A little more brighter there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll leave that one up there because that's not really movable. It's duct taped to the wall.
I was about to ask. Yeah.
But it's better than, whenever I'm doing the technical bits down here,
Totally.
having that light right there was just blasting me in the head, right? So.
The only other option is to put it right there.
No,
That's not going to work.
Yeah, no. So, how's that for lighting? How's that? Let us know, everybody. Tell us if Steven's complexion looks great with that beard he's got growing on there.
If you want to call it that. It's not really there.
I'm not going to say it's peach fuzz,
No, it's shadow. It's the adult version of peach fuzz.
It's the adult version of peach fuzz. Okay, too much fun. People are waiting. What do we? Oh, we got looks good. Hey, looks good.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you very much. So yellow belt. What does everything in yellow belt entail? Well, let's just crack open the trusty book here. And there it is. This is the beginning information of the journey of traveling through CMATS modern Arnis. And you know what it starts with? Something very important. Footwork.
Yep.
Everything comes from the ground up, right? So that footwork is important. So let's just start running through this. And I'll turn on the foot cam. Here we go. Fancy, fancy. Bing.
Foot cam.
Look at that. I don't even have to look. It's up, right?
Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot what the delay.
Oh,
That's why I was like,
oh, okay.
No, it's good.
It's up, right? I'm not even going to look. I trust that I set this all up right.
You're good.
So we got the foot cam up. And the first thing, let's put that down. On there is called footwork. There's closed V, open V. Let's quickly demonstrate what that looks like. Right here on the foot cam, wham, right down. Hopefully I can see that. Anyways,
What was I about to say? Where are we there?
we got closed V. What does closed V look like? It just looks like this. I'm switching feet and I'm staying on point. Steven's doing a nice basic version. I'm doing the more advanced version, being able to jump and keep my weight in the same spot. There's our closed V. Then we got open V. I'm switching and side to side and tapping, but I got still, wait, I should face this way so I got the V. As opposed to looking this way and square to it or whatever.
I'm assuming I'm at the right
There we go, let's go like that. So I'm touching, but I've created an open V now. So I'm jumping side to side with my weight still on the front foot. And there is our open V. And there's another way to do it.
Or this way if you want.
That's right. Come back and walk out. Come back and walk out. That's right. So there it is. First part, close V, open V. Then we get into 1 to 12 strikes. Got a stick on you?
I do.
Just grab a stick. We got something that says controlled and follow through. What does that look like? Well, wait. We don't need the foot cam on anymore. Fancy. Bing. I'm not even gonna look. That's how confident I am in.
You're good.
Apparently
I'm not.
All right, so 1 to 12 strike. You gotta learn 12 strikes. What do those look like? Here we go. Big Steve's gonna present, which means he's not gonna hit. He's gonna do it controlled, where he stays 6 inches away from me as he tries to show and demonstrate the 12 strikes.
Sure. 1, temple. 2, temple. 3, elbow. 4, elbow. 5, stomach. 6, pectoral. 7, pectoral. 8, knee. 9, knee. 10, eye. 11, eye. 12, crown.
There we go. There's our 12 strikes. Then we got something that says follow through. So we have controlled, he just did follow through. He's going to take a step back. I'll take a step back. And now follow through.
Sir. 1, temple. 2, temple.
So he's swinging
3,
right
elbow.
through now.
4, elbow.
Feeling the
5,
flow.
stomach. 6, pectoral. 7, pectoral. 8, knee. 9, knee. 10, eye. 11, eye. 12, crown.
Good, there it is. Let's move on. What is next, Big Steve?
What is next?
Basic blocks.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta learn some basic blocks because we don't want to be hit. I'm like, you're swinging at me, but I gotta be able to defend myself, so I better start learning to block.
Sir.
Here I go. I create my block, make sure my elbow's in front, got my hand on top and grabbing the stick, and I got it right on my meaty part, and he goes to strike one.
One.
Boom. I make sure now when I'm doing this and I'm doing my blocks, I'm doing closed V footwork. We already demonstrated that 3 minutes ago. So here we go, closed V footwork. I'm going to switch. He comes in 2.
2.
He comes for my elbows. 3.
3. 4.
He's coming down the center line. I invert my stick. Did you see that? I went from here 4. I inverted my stick. He's coming in, and I block it that way.
6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12.
So notice on 12, I got this nice angle happening here. So this will slide off as opposed to just giving it a square. This is a lot of bad things can happen here. So I keep that angle up. And one other thing just on that one, that is, let's go from 5 again. So 5 comes in, go here, 6, let's see if I can find it again, 7, coming in, 8. So 8, I'm starting to move, and I'm coming down and blocking that where I go hand on hand, stick on stick. 9 comes in over here, I'm going stick on stick, hand on hand. I go back to 10, and notice that I am not reaching for you. I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm not trying to go out there, strike 1.
Oh, what?
Strike 1. I'm not coming out to meet him. 2. I'm not coming out to meet him. I let him come to me. He wants to come to me, so I just let him. I'm like, come on in here. Comes in, wham, boom. Hit a little harder, Big Steve. Harder. Ooh, I felt that one, but let's go harder. Oh my goodness, he's got some good strength there. I hope you can catch that on the camera. But
60 frames.
It's just being nice and relaxed and learning to take that in that position.
Sir.
That was a good hit. It was a hard hit. You wouldn't want to be behind that without a stick up. That's for sure. You'd be like, ah. So, we got our 1 to 12 strength.
Yes.
Control and follow through. All right, what's next? We got some more stuff. We got our basic blocks. So we just did that.
We did that.
And now we're on to the next item. Oh, 1 to 6 disarms.
Oh, okay.
1 to 6 disarms. Here we go. I'm going to strike Steven 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to know a different disarm for each one. So first one we call
Peel the carrot.
peel the carrot. I strike 1.
Am I detailing what I'm doing here, or just?
There we go. That's
Perfect.
it. Yeah. And strike 2. We call
Windshield wiper.
windshield wiper. Good. 3 comes in. Hup.
Boat wave.
Oh, wait. Okay. 4 comes in. Hup.
All thumbs.
Ouch. There it is. Ooh. And 5. Hook.
Hook and reap.
Hook and reap. There it is. 6 coming in.
6 is also hook and reap. Just different.
Just different. Exactly. Hook and reap. Same name, but just a little bit different.
That's right.
There is our 1 to 6 disarms. Oh, what was that? You want to see him do that again? Oh, okay. 1 second. Here we go. What? Boom. There it is. Someone requested it. I heard it.
You heard it. Through the internet.
They're talking
Through the
to me
camera.
now. They're talking to me. Yeah, that's it. Oh, good. 4. 5. Good. Nice. Oh, thumbs. I love it. Here we go. 5. Nice. Good footwork. 6 comes in. Boom. Here we go. So there's our 1 to 6 disarms off strikes. 1 to 6.
Yes, sir.
Do we have more information for you? Yes, you'll learn all of that, and you'll learn more. Yes, we slice, we dice.
No.
This is our infomercial for tonight.
We have become the.
What else do we learn here? Please tell me. The women will come in behind and the bikinis and everything else, and we'll just sell this video. That's it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Monetization. Here we come. Yeah.
What do we got there? We got Sinawali's. Okay, we got 1 and 2 stick Sinawali's.
Sure.
I always start everyone off with 2 stick Sinawali because it's a lot. I find easier for people to learn before they learn 1 stick Sinawali. And it's just because we're jumping on different sides of the brain there.
Sure.
So let's grab 2 sticks each. Again, as we're doing this, if you have any questions and you're logged into Google, send it on up to the chat because we got chat box up. We got a live chat box. And if you yell at the screen, honestly, I can't hear you. I was kidding. I was joking with Big Steve.
Almost believed you.
Yeah. So then we got 2 stick Sinawali. So all we're going to do for a basic idea of 2 stick Sinawali is we get our hands up and we're going to give a high 5, like we hit up high, and then we're going to give a low 5. We hit down low. And we give a high 5 and a low 5. And this nice little action right here, once you're comfortable with it, you can start to take up the speed. And that's a real basic version. You're not even going basic. You're touching your shoulders.
Oh.
Yeah, just.
Oh.
This is just.
Oh.
See? Well, I'm trying to give what it would normally sound like when it's basic.
Right.
And people lose rhythm. People just sticks are flying out there, and it's not really controlled
the actual
yet.
experience.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's just like, oh, let me try that again. It's like, what's wrong with that bottom one? There it is. Okay, there we go. Got you doing it so well the right way. It's hard to do the wrong way.
It is hard.
So that's what it's going to look like starting off, just having fun and a flurry. And I've had 2 people come out in the last week and sign up with us. And they just started their first time doing 2 sticks in a volley. And they, they go slow and they're trying to learn the leaning process and where the weight distribution is and how the heel comes up. All that good stuff. So now we got to do 1 stick. So that's the easier of the 2, believe it or not. And the 1 stick is kind of hard because now it's like 4 hits with 1 stick. So you're thinking temple, knee, There's your 4. They're all different. One's going to this side of his head. The other one's going to this side of his knee. The other one's coming back to this side of his head and then going to the opposite knee. And that's all we're doing. But what happens with people when they learn this one for the first time, do you remember what happens? Can you demonstrate what happens?
See if I can demonstrate
Okay,
it.
here we go.
Oh, how do I demonstrate that? hang on, I can do this.
Okay, you got this.
Wait.
Okay, start again. Yeah. See, that's still too good.
Is that too good? I thought
Just like this a lot. Just like. What the heck is that? It's just,
I like the sound of it. Yeah.
So it's just that's the idea. Your mind is trying to grasp what the physicality of your body is doing.
Sure.
And it's just teaching it a whole new language. And it's great. Even if you've ever done any other martial art, I've taught people all the way up to 8th Dan of different martial arts, this art. Because even at the 8th Dan level, when they were learning from me, every person that's in their black belt above should always remember and know that the hand goes here when it's empty. It's just relaxed. It's either up here, over here. It's never just hanging out down here. You put a stick in anyone's hand, and within 5 minutes, instantly they start to forget where this hand is.
Right.
And you just, got to bring the hand up. They're like, I should know that. I've been doing martial art for 40 years. It's just like, it's just something that happens. It's learning a new language. It doesn't mean that you're not good at what you do or anything else. It just means that something's changed. But that's the fun we have with it. So then we have, we got 1 stick, 2 sticks in a volley. You can do that left-handed as well. You switch into left hand, right? Here's the good news. If Big Steve stays in his left hand, I can still go back into my right hand. So you have to stop. He can change. Oh, did you just do that? On the fly.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. And there's different parts. You can do it either on the top or on the bottom. Oh, he's switching everyone. What? I'll join you. Okay, there we go. Having fun. That was good. That wasn't basic. That was good.
Not at all.
Okay, so that's that one. What do we have? What do we have next? Meanwhile, I got my black belts out there going, sir, you got this next. Come on, you know this.
Oh, yeah.
Where are they tonight? I thought we'd see one tonight, that's for sure. All right. Escape from, oh no, we got the windmills, Sinawali windmills. We've done those a lot of times. So we learned the Sinawali, then we got these ideas of windmills where we are empty hand to start against a stick now. So in comes the strike.
1.
Wham! That would suck if I didn't do anything. So I'm going to do something. I don't want to be a deer in the headlights. I'm going to start training that if someone raised a weapon and they're coming at me, I got to start moving. So all I'm going to do for this moving is I don't want to call it duck because when I say duck, people do this. They lead with their head in order to duck. We don't want to do that. We just want to go. So I'm going to call this a deep knee bend. Deep knee bend to the outside, we call it. So here comes in, deep knee bend, and I'm up again. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly connect with his forearm as he goes by. I don't want to try and grab the wrist right away. I want to connect with that forearm. And then as I've made connection, I let my hand trace and follow. And then I'm in this position right here. Palm up, his palm facing away from me. And this is our windmill. number 1. So what does that look like? I connect, follow, up, hit. And I come back at him and I go, yeah, number 1. Connect, follow, disarm, strike. And there's our windmill number 1. Off straight one.
Not anything else.
Yes, I'm not discussing anything else. Here, deep knee bends. Do we have that on camera? We should get that on camera. See if we can demonstrate that. Ready? Boom. We're up.
There you go.
We're up. We're up. We're up. We're up. We're up.
The face is gone.
Okay, so then he comes again, and boom, there's the deep knee bend, right? So I'm falling down, made that connection up here. Everyone's looking at the top camera. I rise up, and it's in my center. Peel that off, and I'm there for that strike.
Sure.
Oh, I'm not striking. Deep knee bend. Hop. Nice. Made that connection, and there it is. Cool. There you go. Now, oh, we got Mr. Swift out there. Hey, we got Mr. Michael Swift. That's great. Let's turn off the footwork. We don't want him knowing all the secrets.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Put that over here this time. So what do we have happening? Oh, by the way, those joining us or those who are watching us without communicating with us on YouTube, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on this video and or subscribe to the CMATS channel. We're at 352, 353. We're kind of bouncing around that area right now with people coming and going. But let's see if we can break to 360.
Nice.
That's kind of a cool number, right? 360?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of do a 360 or something? I don't know. Anyways.
Introducing our skateboard channel.
And CMATS 360 coming to you live. I know it'll be the camera does a 360 around us.
Oh, that's way better.
There we go. Yeah,
I'm not ready to skateboard.
Yeah. So all we're doing tonight is completely going over everything that is in Yellow Belt, but we're not getting into a lot of details of the stuff. But just showing everyone out there what it would look like when you start training the first 3 months when you join CMATS and start seeing different instructors here teaching different ideas and items.
Sure.
And for those of you that are new and questioning whether you should come out, a lot of times it's intimidating, and you come into a martial arts school, and we try to be very inviting and welcoming. And when you get on the mats, they're a friendly mat. The mats are your friends. You're going to learn to absorb. They're going to learn to absorb your body, get to know it, slapping the mats, and you'll be throwing on it. It'll be fun. And then you're also going to find out what you're capable of, how strong you really can be in different concepts and ideas and theories. So maybe some you've heard before, maybe some you've never heard before. Like, for example, what's one of the strongest grips you can have? Everyone's like, oh, I can grab it here real tight like this. And it's like, no. Have you ever tried this? Where you grab with only 3 fingers. It's amazing the difference of what that grip can do. Then, as you're doing that, we have, like I said right now, some different instructors teaching different classes, and they all have different ways of giving that knowledge to you.
Yes, they do.
Right? We got Big Steve as one on Thursday nights right now. We got Gordon on Tuesday nights right now. We got Emma on Monday nights. And then I come and sneak in once in a while right now, and I do the afternoon class. And till I kick you all out and take over all the classes.
Instruct the instructors.
These guys kick me out of my classes. I can't even come teach my own classes. No,
Who's doing that?
So anyways, yeah, and so you're very much welcome. If you're on the fence, you don't know, and you're like, well, I don't, you guys look like you're doing advanced stuff. No. I tell all of my black belts, all of my people leading up to black belt, it's great to go back to the beginning. You always want to go back and do the basics. Because in the end, as you get more advanced, here's a little secret. As you get more advanced, and Big Steve's advanced, he's used to how we flow now.
Yeah.
But does he remember how someone moves when they're a beginner?
Vaguely.
Right? When they're an absolute beginner, it's like, so the beginner represents the average person on the street with martial art. They don't know martial art. They don't understand. But all of a sudden, you get going, and you're like, oh, that's what a beginner moves like. Oh, right. But then you get people starting to flow and dance and move together. And that dynamic kind of creates this other understanding of, well, if someone did know martial arts, how would I deal with them? So then you're trying to learn the best of both worlds. So it's always great for my advanced students to go back to the basics.
Sure.
Don't ever feel bad about that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what was the next item on there we had? Cinderella windmills 1 and 2. So we did 1, so now we got number 2. So 1 was like this, just like that. 2 is going to be over here. I'm stepping to this side of his body. I slap up on that forearm, bring it into my center, and pop it out here. He goes
Oh,
I'm going to do the same thing.
Use
Bam.
my feet even.
Yes, I think we got the foot cam up. No longer. Good. Oh, we're safe. It disappeared. Did I turn it off?
I have no idea.
There we go. Oh, there it is. Taking it out. Bam. One more here. Up. So there's our number 2 windmill. And just learning that idea. And if you go back to like the 1984 Karate Kid movies and stuff like that, the wax-ons and the wax-offs and things of that nature, we're going to do all of those 4 in total. But we start off with the first 2. Right hand doing this, left hand doing this, number 2. Mm-hmm. All right, where else does that leave us? Then it goes on to empty hand. You can put your stick down. Ooh. We've got escape from wrist grabs on this one. So now we're learning to engage with this idea of being empty-handed and being grabbed and how we can get away from that. Again, these are some basic concepts to develop some core principles which will carry up through each rank that you proceed through. Mm-hmm. So here's the first one. It'll be cross hand grab. Escape from wrist grabs, cross hand and parallel. Right. So the first one's cross hand.
You're grabbing me, okay.
Sure, why not? You can demonstrate it.
Sir.
So he goes
Step
up.
it out like this.
He's getting off the line.
I'm making sure this is coming this way.
Nice.
Pop on
Oh
top,
yeah,
top
there it
of
is.
the
Nice. Now, people saw that slap. Do they have to be worried about that slap?
No.
No, it can be quite soft and quite relaxed when you're first starting to learn it and stuff like that. There's, you know, we make a lot of noises and stuff, but that's a lot of times for fun and to understand certain concepts. But there it is, just nice and easy.
Here, I'll leave it.
Ooh, there you go. So we're just practicing the concept and the idea of how to get someone's hand off and then make sure that we take advantage of that.
Yes, sir.
Boom. Good, one more. So there is a cross hand grab. Now there's a lot of technical details in there that we're not talking about, but there's the gist of it.
Sure.
Then we have parallel side. Same side I'm grabbing. I'm like, yeah, well I've got some teddy bears in the truck over here. I want you to come see.
That actually does worry me a lot.
It's near Halloween. You never know.
Not that I have a fear of teddy bears, I don't think, but
No.
we're going to find out. So I'm scooping around the outside, and then I'm pushing in
Oh,
like that.
oh, face right into a spider web.
Nice.
That just, we got to vacuum the studio.
Probably felt really good.
It's like I open my eyes and there's like a spider right there.
Nice.
Oh, I love that feeling, especially in the beard now. And everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, now it's in there for good.
Okay, there's our, what do we could call this one tonight? Spider webs galore. I don't know.
Oh, wait, same side.
Same side, here we go.
Okay.
Man, this guy's powerful. There we go, that's nice. Oh, okay, I can take that now.
Scooping around the outside.
1 second. These spider webs? Okay.
Oh,
good.
good to check. Yeah.
There we go. Aye, good. Taking over my center
Sir?
and getting off the line of attack and injecting. Beautiful. And there's our parallel side wrist grab. We've got more you're going to learn. What is it? We get into cross wrist grab locks. We're getting into locks now. We learn about joint manipulation. This is when I love joint manipulation because it's not dependent on strength necessarily. It's not about how strong you are, because we're learning to attack the ligaments, connect the joints and everything else. We're not attacking muscle on muscle. Like when we do muscle on muscle, it's like, right? But I'm not as strong as Big Steve, but I got to be able to move him. So I want to learn to manipulate his joints so I can move him. Just as a quick example, he grabs my wrist. Let's go same side for now. And we're here in this position. And if I sit there and I go push against him, he's strong. And I try to pull him, and he's like strong. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can climb up his arm into his joints to move his center. You tell me if I accomplish this, ready?
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so it's just this idea. They learn to use that we learn to use the joints against the other person. So now we get into what's called joint locks. So the first one we're going to do is from a cross hand grab, cross wrist grabs, standing center lock. So you've seen me do this before. I'm going to reach underneath, grab the meat of his hand, and I've got what we call standing center lock. Again, I'm over here. I'm off that line of attack. I'm securing everything using 2 hands. Yes, you can get fancy and do this, but I'm not going to do that at yellow belt. I'm going to stay nice and strong, understanding what I have and how valuable this is for my safety. So right now it should be hard for him to come around and touch my other shoulder. Would you agree, sir?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I had a good gun now.
That was really good.
It felt
actually.
really good. Yeah.
It was funny because my neck kept going this way, and I really wanted to stop, and I couldn't.
So there's our standing center lock. Go for it.
Sure.
Cross hand grab, standing center lock. Big Steve has it there. Oh, hear the crack? That was like
That was very
that was nice.
therapeutic.
Yeah, chiropractic. See, we're also chiropractics here at the CMATS. So here, nice, up,
Wait.
and in position. There you go. Nice. And then you see me tap. That's the other thing you're going to learn, is learn to tap. You're not going to say, ow, you're not going to give it. You're just going to be like, I can't take any more than that. That's great. And the person you're working with will immediately stop. Right?
Ah. Yep.
There you go. Oh, he tapped. I let go. That's how quick it happens. Just, he goes up. We'll do this way so we can see your hand tap. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. You let that go. Okay. I knew you couldn't take any more there.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay. So then we got 2-finger lock. 2-finger lock. Okay. Now this is where we get musicians questioning keyboardists. Keyboardists in the sense of typewriter, IT guys who use their fingers a lot, right? Picking.
I've never asked this question. It's never happened on the record.
Not keyboardists and not musicians have ever asked this question.
Nope.
This is where we get into finger locks and stuff, and they get worried that their fingers might get hurt. I've been teaching it since 2003. Teaching. Whether or not I've had this school, other schools, or teaching privately.
Yep.
I've never had someone does musical instruments or anything else get injured, but I have had people, ready for this, say that their hands have improved.
Yes.
Circulation has improved, their nimbleness has improved, things of that nature. So as long as we train safely, it's actually very healthy for you.
Agreed.
So here we go, 2-finger center lock. Cross hand grab. Is that right? Good job, everyone. Cross hand grab, 2-finger lock, not 2-finger center lock.
2-finger lock.
2-finger lock. So this time I'm just going to step out over here. I'm going to reach underneath. I'm going to find his pinky and his ring finger right here, and I'm just going to bring them back to him slowly. Woo. Notice I don't do this. I don't actually bring his fingers back. I bend his fingers back.
There we go.
Oh, he went up on his toes there. See that? Woo. There's that tap. That's only one tap though, right?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Now he's tapping. So then we do the other side. Cross hand grab. I'm up underneath and right here. And I got that nice stretch. You see the whiteness happening here. He's got a nice, beautiful stretch. He's not injured. I haven't got him to that point right there. Okay. So that's our 2-finger lock.
Sir.
Not 2-finger center lock. Good. There it is. Oh, good stretch. Nice. Now see, I can tap myself or I can tap my partner. Oh, that's all I can take. Right? And then just doing it lightly. Communicating with your partner, developing good communication skills. That hurts. Okay, that's good. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Do that. Wow, that feels really neat. Let's do it again. Okay. And nice. There's the tap. So that's our 2-finger lock. Then we get into one more. We get to learn about center lock for the first time.
Sir.
Center lock I love because when people first start to feel it, they can't explain it in their brain. They just know they move and they go down. The brain doesn't know how to compute it yet. It's never really felt anything like it before.
Yep, agreed.
So all I'm going to do is cover his fingers, and then I'm just going to point to his center. Oh, there's a. Did you hear that?
That was involuntary.
Involuntary. I just puke everywhere.
Hopefully not.
Center lock helps to make you puke. Yeah, it's great weight loss. All right, so here we are. Down the center.
That's a weird way to have it.
Rolling, feeling what's going on, playing with it. Person, oh, get back here. Okay, I'm back here. And I get him into position. And all I'm doing is covering and then learning to dive with the idea of center lock.
Sure.
Excellent. Look, he's so nice to me, this guy. Hey, look at this. Wow. You're a great partner to work with.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Now what this does for me is I have to learn on my end to go with the energy. If I fight the energy because I want to be stubborn, I don't end up in a good place. But if I learn to go with the energy, later on I can figure out how to counter this.
Sure.
Good. One more. And there's our center lock. So that's the third one you're going to learn on our locks. Then we got a little bit more still. This is dynamic. There's so much. Arm bar to the ground. Arm bar to the ground. And we got our foot cam here, so we might as well put that on. Foot cam, engage.
Need a sound effect.
Yeah, that's why it's going. Wait, if I did this the way a stormtrooper would do it, the way Jenny D up there likes it, it'd be like pew pew. That's her thing. Is she goes pew pew. No,
So
it didn't work. Pew pew. There we go.
it's very stormtrooper.
Now it's like pew pew. All right, so here we have. Is that working? That's working.
That's
Okay.
working,
Yeah. So here we have arm bar to the ground from a cross wrist grab. And again, I love this one. I got a quick story about this one. When I first had my very first student, like full-time on, first student was a young lady at the time named Kira. And Kira had her friend's apartment who lived beside her broken into. And she didn't feel safe. So she wanted to start learning something at least that could make her feel safe at home again. So I started teaching her this art of modern Arnis. And when I first did this technique you're about to see Big Steve do to me, she was laughing uncontrollably as I took her to the ground. Just giggling, laughing out loud. And I said to her, why are you laughing? And she was so honest with me. She goes, because if I wasn't laughing right now, I'd be crying because I feel out of control. And I'm like, yes, that's what this technique does. It kind of shows us that we can be taken out of control. And the good news is we do it in a safe environment. We do it in an environment that will take care of you, and you can learn to understand it and not be scared of it.
Sure.
That's what's cool. So that's why I love teaching this one. How's that for an aggressive grab?
See if I can make it safe.
Okay. Whew. We got witnesses. Okay, here we go. So he's in position. Let's go right to the ground. So I got the foot cam on. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
So there we go. All the way down. Oh, there it is. And now at this point in time, people might think, oh, this guy could just stand up. And I'm going to attempt to stand up. Here I go. Oh, yeah, I taught you too well. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Wow. That's incredible. So without doing some other counters or trying to roll out of it or things of that nature, just trying to stand up with my brute strength,
Sure.
not a chance.
Does not work.
But you're bigger than me.
Correct.
So you should be able to stand up, right?
Oh,
We'll do this side. We'll do this side. I'll take you into the camera.
Oh, good.
So here I am. I'm going to get off the line. I'm learning about different theories and ideas and coming in. I can feel this twitching, eh?
Yeah, I know.
That's good. I'm going to take you down. All right, we're down on the bottom cam, and we're in position. Now I'm going to back you up just a bit, Big Steve. There we go. Yep. So if you can see his arm now, let's just see if that looks good on the foot cam. 1 second. Delay. The old delay. Come on, foot cam, catch up. There it is. Yeah, we got about a 9-second delay today.
Oh, well.
Okay, yeah, so we got you in line there. Yep, you can see it. So here we are. Wait, which camera do I look at now? This one. I'll look at this one. Here we are. I've got his wrist. First thing I want to do when I do this one is I want to make sure it's higher than his shoulder. His wrist is higher than his shoulder. I don't want to leave him back here. If I leave it back here, when it's below his shoulder, he's really strong. I take his strength away from him by raising the wrist above his shoulder. I like to put my knee into his side so he can't roll into me and do things. And I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to grip this elbow right here. And then all I'm going to do is I sit here nicely and I learn to do push-ups on his arm. Not like this, because this is nice.
That is nice.
This is just like a massage. The push-ups I want to do are more like this. I want to learn over time to separate the joint at the elbow, just like that. Now you can't see me move very much, but something's happening to him. Look at him. He's tapping away for some reason. I'm just holding his arm. What am I doing wrong? Now other people might teach it sometimes. If people have higher pain tolerances or stuff like that, they might teach it to keep it up on the knee and allow this space down here. And then they might give it a little pressure like that. That's sometimes not a bad idea too. So here we are. This is our arm bar to the ground, and we finish. He taps, I let go, and everyone's safe. We get back up, and we do it again.
Fine.
Now we're back up to this camera. And your arm's good?
Yep.
Yeah. And what does this also teach us? What's the philosophy we are learning when we are having it done to us?
Survival.
Okay, so we're learning to survive. We're learning to move with the technique. What about just being taken down and getting up, and being taken down and getting up, and going over and over and up and down all the time? What's that teaching us?
Sweating.
Yeah. Yes, it teaches us to sweat. Excellent answer. It also teaches us that when we get knocked down, we get back up. We don't stay down. You know, we got it all the time in life when it likes to throw us different baseballs at us or this or that or sticks at us. We get hit, we dust ourselves off, we get back up.
Sir.
We keep fighting, keep doing the daily grind, have some fun, learn to enjoy ourselves along the way, and do this thing called life.
Yes, sir.
So cross hand grab, arm bar to the ground. Come with me, I got those teddy bears over here in that van.
Yeah, speaking of that.
Yeah. He's like, no, take me to the teddy bears. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Good. Yeah. Nice. I'm trying to get up. It's hard for me. Good. You know what, Big Steve? I didn't show that.
Which?
I didn't show you trying to get up, did I? I just showed how I injected more stimulation.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't show you actually trying to get up. So
right.
I'll do the other side for you. There we go. And now we'll get Big Steve to try and get up. I'll move you back a bit. Okay, so I just want to get in position, then you decide what position you want to be in.
Okay.
Okay. And this is important to do when you're being attacked, is to make sure the attacker knows to pause and give you a moment to set to set up so that you can do your technique properly.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's not really it. I'm just trying to have fun here. Good? It's good to have fun here. Let's go right. Yeah, your elbows are always different. So let me just
back to where you were before.
Yeah, exactly. I know your elbows are different. There it is. Go ahead, try and get up there.
Okay,
Steve.
here we go. Oh man. Okay, nope. That's good. Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
No. You can watch
Like,
it.
if you could go back to head before.
I would demonstrate potentially one thumb in Steven's big elbow here, but we won't do that right now. Okay, so these are just some of the things we'll learn, and we learn one more thing. One of the important things, we got a form.
Yeah.
We got stick form 1. You will learn as one of the last things on yellow belt sheet in the first couple months. So all that stuff we've done so far, plus grab one stick. Stick form 1 we call this, and it's just made of 10 moves, walking back and forth, learning to understand how to move a stick and not hit yourself as you are learning different ways of striking or blocking. So, okay, so we'll get you back over there. I'm gonna turn off the foot cam.
Don't need it.
Boom! Foot cam. Bye-bye. That's going to work any second now. And magically disappeared. It's probably done it at home already.
Yeah,
So.
that's the delay.
Holy, what a delay. Look at that. I did hit it. No, it's got, yeah, there it is. Wow, what a delay. We got to work on that battery or something.
Yep.
Okay, so then we have stick form 1 as one of the other things, last things you'll be learning here at CMATS in your first couple months.
Sir. Stick form 1.
Stick form 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Awesome, there it is. And that's it, folks. There is the full list of approximately 3 months, 4 months of training, depending on how often you come and everything else and how much you're practicing at home or doing your material. But some people aren't interested in belt levels. I have some students who aren't interested in belt levels either. And that's all right. You're still going to learn all the good stuff, all the basic stuff that helps to increase and make you better as you advance. I use the belt system for a reason. I use it as a guideline to know where you're at. To sit there and go, okay, I've studied that material, I focused in on it, I've got that.
Sir.
Now I feel good about this. Sometimes when you're not doing belt levels, you kind of go like, well, where are we now? How am I doing now? And then you're trying to figure that out. And it's not about that. It's all about being able to defend yourself. That's what Arnis is about. Enjoy yourself, defend yourself, and have fun along the way. And whether or not people go, well, how would I find a stick when I'm out there? Well, almost 90% of what we do, 95% of what we do with a stick in our hand, we can do empty hand. But we're going to put a stick in your hand right away in order to create flow, hand-eye coordination, speed, different things. And it's, I don't know, you've been with me a long time. Has it been fun for you?
Absolutely, yeah. I think people getting to hold a stick right away is one of the cool parts because, you know, not many places do they get told, hey, have a stick, hold this, use this.
Swing it at me.
Yeah, it doesn't happen a lot in life usually.
I remember as a kid, you're in the schoolyard, and you're like running around with sticks, and the teacher's like, put the sticks down.
Yeah, exactly.
Joe, Sally, Sue's gonna get hurt, you know, or whatever. And it's like, all of a sudden, I became an adult, and someone said, pick up a stick. And you're like, all right,
Yeah,
let's have some fun.
exactly.
And along the way, I've learned a lot of understandings about my body. I've learned a lot of understandings about my circulation, my nervous system, what I am capable of knowing what I could survive in a sense. There's a lot of interesting things we get to learn along the way and improve our lives. My life has definitely improved because I trained martial art, I can tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you agree with that?
You bet.
Are you sure?
100%.
I don't want to just be like planting these seeds in your mouth right now. You talk to them.
Let me go off script for a second.
Yeah, there you go.
You ready?
Yeah.
No more teleprompter, we'll take it away.
Here we go, 1 second, here we go. Teleprompter.
Imaginary teleprompter.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, I'll just wait here.
Thanks. No, I honestly think that I've learned a lot of different things.
Yeah, Sorry.
I honestly think martial art for me is, I've learned a lot of different things from it actually. You know, some of the things you mentioned for sure in terms of what you recognize from your body, but even simple things like when to breathe. You know,
Ooh, breathing.
Breathing's a really good one. I think actually I learned how to hold my breath underwater longer because of martial arts. You know, is a good example.
There you go.
Or even other things like when to close my eyes, although we won't get into that story. So yeah, I think there's lots to be learned, and definitely I think it's improved my life, and I think I can say for pretty much everybody I've ever seen participate in it, you bet.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for that vote of confidence here at CMATS. Now, if you haven't yet, do hit that thumbs up button so we can beat up those algorithms on YouTube and on this video, and also subscribe to our channel as we work our way to 1,000 subscribers over the next 2 years, hopefully. I'm guessing 2.5 years. Hopefully we get there.
Sure.
And if you enjoyed this video tonight, thank you very much. You know, we trained hard and worked hard for it. Look forward to next week to see what the heck we're gonna do next week. Any questions? If you do, we got a couple minutes before we wrap up class. Actually, we've gone over today. I almost forgot. I did forget actually. But we did get it in, so that's awesome. And what else do I gotta say? Anything else? If you've ever wanted to donate to the studio, to see us, be thankful for what we're sharing and giving to you guys, you know, obviously it's on YouTube, it's free of charge. We're not making money off this. We don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. You have to have that in order to make money on YouTube. So if you ever want to donate to the studio, in the message box below this video right now, not on Facebook, but on YouTube, you'll see there's ways of either through a PayPal account or through an email money transfer and stuff like that to keep this place that we have. COVID-19 did beat up our studio. We got beaten up. But we're getting back up. We're not staying on the ground. We're standing on our 2 feet again, and we're trying to make our way forward. And it's funny because a lot of times when people see us only on YouTube, they think Big Steve's your only student. That's all they ever see is Big Steve. But the good news is we have other students. And I have other students around Canada that I'd love to go see and teach someday soon, maybe in the new year. Hey, good night, Linda Shaw. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you got a good smile in there.
This might sound crass, but for those of you out there who may think that,
Think what?
think that I'm your only student.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, this is going to sound bad, but I don't think I'd want to work with only you the whole time like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I have anything against working with you.
No,
it's just,
I get it.
one of the things that I think we've learned is, exactly,
I get it.
is that it's good to work with different body types.
Yes.
So if for some reason that ever run away, I mean, you're losing a core piece of it, right? So
exactly. We always mix up our partners.
Yeah.
In order to understand how different bodies move and react.
Exactly. So, I mean, for me especially, that's kind of key. So, yeah.
And one of the other key things is when we stand side by side, if you stand straight, no computer slouching, okay? When we stand safe, 6 feet
On the edge.
Just on the edge of 6'8".
Uh,
And I'm just on the edge of 6'1", in 6 and a bit. And so there's even a height difference. And me learning on a body like this and him learning on a wiry body like mine. And sometimes we've got muscular people in here. We got people who have lifted stones a long time in here. We've got people who have just been keyboard jockeys their whole life, and a lot of things. We have Coast Guard workers. We have all different types of professions. We have guys who keep greens at golf courses.
I was supposed to
We
say
have
landscaping, yeah.
landscape, just all over the place. And it's great to have different people from all areas of life come here to enjoy something called modern Arnis.
Absolutely.
On that note, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for joining us tonight. We've blown past our 45 minutes.
Whoops.
Good job. In the meantime, I'm going to go do some techie bits. Big Steve's going to flip a stick, and we'll do a quick courtesy. Thank you very much, Big Steve.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you to everyone at home for joining us. And we'll see you next week, 6:45, back here on the CMATS channel. Woo. Now we need some music or something, right? I'm good.
Yeah, intro and outro music. I'm trying to decide if one does that when they've made it in terms of YouTube popularity or before they've made it.
I don't know.
Where's the benchmarks? We're kind of blazing the trail here, right?
I think someday I'm just going to have to hold like a bottle of ketchup that no one can see and then you swing a stick at me and I just kind of swing around and there's blood everywhere, Maybe that would get us a few more thousand views.
I think they make actually fancy blood packs for that you can get off the internet if you really want. Make it look a little more real.
Ooh, Halloween's coming up. We should think about this.
There you go.
All right, good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everybody. Let us know if you want an intro or an outro. We'll put it out to the masses.
To the fan club.
Yeah.
There's my emoji. There it is.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, definitely, Big Steve. Your scruff is showing through. I can see it on the screen here.
Time to shave.
Yeah. All right, you were doing that two-handed. You could do that. Try to do it without opening up your fingers, though.
Yeah, I know. That's the part I haven't figured out.
Yeah, I totally caught that. I could
I
totally.
know, so I can do it on each side, but then it gets all, the airfield gets cluttered.
All right, good job.